It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and starting this one, Blake Snell.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now Nathan
Leading off
Lucas.
for Toronto, left fielder Nathan Lucas.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And the World Series is underway. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that one hammered. That's back. It has the distance gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second homer of this series. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That misses. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Bichette hitting third in the lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fourth, right fielder
Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. Snell picked to first. Throws it away. Tag, and they got him.
That's an out.
So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Up the middle, Betts tosses to first, and that is the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And now it's going to be
Leading
Alex
off for the
Call.
Dodgers, designated hitter, Alex Call.
First pitch just misses. Right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Connor Falefa tosses to first. One up, one down.
Batting second, shortstop.
Let's check out the
Mookie
lineup. Here's what they
Betts.
came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. And 1-2. In the air, right side. Barger snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Freddie Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. That is the inning. Game 1 of the World Series. Now Alejandro Kirk. Snell back to work. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Snell picked to first. Kirk gets back easily. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles
Batting
back-to-back.
seventh,
Anytime you rip a line
Ernie
drive the other
Clement.
way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, no outs. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Ground ball could be 2. Freeman to second. How about that double play?
Batting 8,
The
shortstop.
3-6-1 double
Andres
play, in my
Jimenez.
opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. One left for Toronto, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and up to the
off for
plate is
Dodgers,
Will Smith.
Catcher, Will
Taken high in the draft,
Smith.
he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And there's the ball.
3-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, right fielder,
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that misses. Ball 2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And another ball.
Three.
This to third. Clement sends it to first, and Hernandez is out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Right side, hard hit. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
And now
Toronto,
for the Jays,
second
Isaiah
baseman,
Kiner-Falefa. As the lefty gets to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that is out of play. Ball to strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-2. That one missed.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting,
You'll
left
often hear the
fielder,
phrase
Nathan
short to
Lucas.
it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Snell checks over to first, and he's back. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fought off foul. Kiner-Falefa on at first. Nobody out. Snell picked to first.
No, he's in there.
Kiner-Falefa back in standing. And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Vladimir
Now
Guerrero
batting,
Jr.
the first baseman,
He's already homered in this
Vladimir
game.
Guerrero Jr.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres. Snell won his second Cy Young Award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Snell ready to fire now.
Yeah.
And foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of the World Series.
Ball inside.
Right through there, got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an
Now
opposite-handed
right
pitcher
fielder,
that you
Addison
usually see
Barger.
very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Barger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. This is the World Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Second baseman, Tommy.
So after scoring
Edman.
runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch
No,
misses,
inside.
and that is ball 1. And
Ball 2.
downstairs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Barger makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8th, left fielder,
Here's Kike
Hernandez.
Hernandez. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez. Slings to first. Just got him on that one.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Slice down the right side. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next is the designated hitter, Alex Call. Grounded out his first time. Ball one there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Yeah, there's the strike. And it is 2-1. Pages off of first with 2 away. Inside. And the count is 3-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Betts. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now. The rare K for Mookie. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, number 70.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First offering, and it just misses. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And he's already singled in this game. Pickoff move to first, and he's back standing. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's out.
On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort
Now
there.
batting, third baseman.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1 so far. Check on the runner. Varsho back easily. Runner on the move. In the air on the infield. Freeman drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres
So
Jimenez.
up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. John
Leading
Shelby
off
and Chris
for the
Singleton
Dodgers,
with you. And
first
leading off the bottom of the 4th, Freddie Freeman. First pitch just misses.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that's way high. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now it's even up. Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Outside low. 1-0. The Dodgers threatening. Ripped to short. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Muncy digs in. Grounded out his first time up. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho moving under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are two gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Flied to right his first time. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. Slides for the stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers 1. Game 1 of the World Series. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman pulls it down, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Nathan Lucas.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 1 of the World Series. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And they'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean,
Up
finding
next,
all the
for the
holes
Blue
in his
Jays,
swing and his
first baseman,
approach, just
Vladimir
frustrating for him up
Guerrero
there. You strike out a
Jr.
guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Next
That's
offering
ball
is
two.
downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Boots it. Still manages a throw. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 3-1. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
fifth.
for
Here's
the
Kike
Dodgers,
Hernandez.
left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Bieber back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one.
Ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder,
Andy Pajes getting ready to hit a single his first time. And that's in for a strike. Just missed. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
One, two now. Next offering is outside.
We got a full count.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The kick, the 3-2. Called out on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for
Alex
the Dodgers,
now at the plate.
hitter.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play
Call.
here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one ripped to left. Lucas makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that ends the inning. 1 left for LA, and they still trail it here 3-1. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Bluejays. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Kirk in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 outs. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive. Nice grab. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers 1. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Trey Savage.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez appears to be getting loose. Little getting loose as well. Two balls, no strikes to count. Tapped in front of the plate. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And that's downstairs and outside. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Inside, just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Ripped on a line. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Missed
Ball, that's it.
inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
This one in the air, right field. Barger makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and
Toronto,
now here is Dalton Varsho.
Now pitching.
Now
for
on the bump,
Dodgers.
number 80.
Pretty tight
Number
game,
80.
so they're looking for quality
Emmett
pitches out of him right here.
Sheehan.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Now
So
batting
digging
third
in,
baseman,
Ernie Clement.
Clement.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1.
0-1 now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Towards first. Steps on
Got
first for the out. Two down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The shortstop takes a ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Bats up with it. Over to first. Third out. Blue Jays go down in order, and the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching for
Sir
Toronto.
Anthony Dominguez
Number
gets handed the rock
48.
out of the pen.
Well, the
Sir
best
Anthony
relievers love the
Dominguez.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's Max
Leading
Muncy.
off for the Dodgers.
So far, the
Third
playoffs have not
baseman,
been kind to
Max
him, but tonight,
Muncy.
a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
Clement hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Second baseman Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Dominguez in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Just missed.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one clips the corner.
Inside, ball 3.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting left fielder.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Strike one to Kike Hernandez.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
On the corner for a strike. Dominguez throws over. Edman back in on a dive. The tying run at the plate. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So 2 down now, and here is Andy Pajes. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at the plate. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one ripped into right and foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers 1. We're at the top of the 8th. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Hit in the air, left field. 1 down. And now, Nathan Lucas, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That's off the mark. 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for
Out
Toronto.
of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
54.
These are the spots relievers
Brendan
really
Little.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the
Leading
order
off
now.
for the
Now it's the Dodger
Dodgers,
leadoff hitter,
designated
Alex Call.
hitter, Alex Call.
And a strike in there.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one's in there. Strike 1. The Dodgers down by a pair here in game 1 of the World Series. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And Mookie leaves the yard. It's 3-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the series, and we are all tied up. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brendan Little will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now for the Jays, number 56.
Number 56, Eric Lauer.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's a fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
One down, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That's in there, 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Their third home run of the inning, and now they're out in front. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One down. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. His second homer this series, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 56 is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Number 68 will take
Now
over
pitching
here.
for Toronto.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 68, Mason Fluharty.
So 1 out, nobody on. Tommy Edman digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. That's in for a strike. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Base is empty, 1 away. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andy Pages.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Lucas pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Blue Jays 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Bo Bichette. Fouled off left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One strike away from securing game one. Stays alive. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers play game one here at home.